Right now, the quarrel between House Republicans coming to a head. How one Republican congressman is trying to make history.
And what to expect when trying to get vaccinated amid a nationwide shortage.
And you can see a little bit of daylight coming up on this, what could be a record-setting warm day. How long will that last? Coming up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Thanks for waking up with us. Yeah, we're talking about breaking records, and it's, the start of October. My goodness.
Love it. Love it. Keep it.
You're a fan.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another warm day today, but we're going to get back to reality, it looks like, this weekend. Nothing drastic, but we will be about 30 degrees cooler this weekend. But enjoy the warmer temperatures now. You can see the daylight coming up now. Very clear out there this morning, and we should see quite a bit of sunshine this morning. And possibly breaking the record with the sunshine today. 85, last set back in 2005. Calling for a high of 85, so that would tie that record as mentioned. So unseasonably warm, summer-like temperatures continue. You will probably need a light jacket or a long sleeve shirt this morning. 56 right now in Madison, 55 in Sun Prairie, Deerfield at 55, and Fitchburg right now at 56. So a lot of sunshine today. We'll have a southerly wind. That'll pick up about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Early afternoon already in the low 80s with that sunshine. Some high thin clouds will start to stream in western areas as we go into the early afternoon, then spread across the Madison area later in the afternoon toward the rush hour into the evening hours, but still unseasonably warm temperatures for this time of October as we climb through the 70s, headed into the 80s. It looks like things will change by tomorrow. Some showers and then some much cooler weather, as mentioned, about 30 degrees cooler by the end of the weekend. More on that forecast coming up.
Okay, Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. Happening today, the World Dairy Expo back in Madison.
Shane Hogan is live at the Alliant Energy Center this morning, checking things out before a big week. It looks like you found yourself a friend there, Shane.
Yeah, Chris, I sure did. There's cows of all kinds here at the World Dairy Expo. We got this guy. We've got all sorts of cows here. But no, it's really been a great morning so far. We're talking all things World Dairy Expo. The 56th year they've been here in Madison. I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here today and the rest of the week. Now, the expo runs through this Friday with events happening all day, every day. Now, today marks the start of the trade show. That's happening in this hall that you're taking a look at right now. We're going to talk to one of the exhibitors for the trade show coming up here in just a few minutes. So, again, the largest dairy-focused trade show in the whole world. If you need a ticket and you still want to come, check things out here. Tickets are $25. You can find that information up on channel3000.com. And I do want to give you a quick reminder for some traffic here. If you're heading out the door this morning or pick up later this afternoon, you can expect some delays near the John Nolan Drive and Rimrock Road exits. If you're heading on the Beltline, just expect some delays near that area. So lots going on here for the World Dairy Expo. Things are really starting to pick up here this morning. So we're excited to talk to a few more folks who are involved, especially here with the trade show. Again, that kicks off today. You can find more information, all things World Dairy Expo, up on channel3000.com. Chris,
right.
Leah?
Shane Hogan will check back in with you in about 10 minutes here. Thank you very much. 6:03 now. You might have a hard time finding your COVID vaccine right now. That's because pharmacies nationwide and here locally are struggling to get enough supply. It's because of supply chain issues across the country. This comes amid an increase in detections of COVID in Wisconsin's wastewater. You're taking a look at data new from yesterday. While overall rates for the state are increasing, Madison's are going down after a spike in mid-September. Still, rates right now are higher than they were throughout the summer. Public health officials say you should still try and get your shot. Any issues with supply should clear up in the coming weeks.
Supply isn't the only problem right now. The government is no longer footing the bill for COVID vaccines. Now you have to go through your insurance to make sure that your vaccine is covered. You'll want to go to an in-network provider to get one of those shots too. But if your insurance won't cover the vaccine or you're uninsured, Public Health Madison-Dane County has a solution.
Everyone should be able to access a vaccine at no cost to them, no matter what, if they have insurance or not. Just some of the things have changed in how we're able to provide that.
Uninsured kids can get the vaccine for free through Vaccines for Children. That's a program. If you're looking to get your kid a shot that way, head to Wisconsin Department of Health's website to find out where to go. For locations near you with the vaccine in stock, head to vaccines.gov.
And check out the Channel 3000 News app for the availability of those vaccines and the rates of COVID in the community as we continue to track all local news.
Right now, police in Toma are looking for a veteran at risk. Take a look at your screen. This is 51-year-old Shane Helmbrecht. He was last seen at a group home in Toma. He's lived there since being found unfit to stand trial in a murder case. He's allowed to leave home, but he didn't tell staff where he was going Friday. They told police that he hasn't been acting like himself recently. He is known to be driving a vehicle, last seen driving a green 2003 Toyota Avalon. He does have a history with assault, too. Anyone with information on where he could be should call police right away.
A Democratic law firm is suing the Wisconsin Elections Commission this morning. Elias Law Group is representing 4 Wisconsin voters. The issue is over a state law requiring clerks to reject absentee ballots that don't have a witness signature or an address. The group says that violates the Federal Voting Rights Act. That act bans states from requiring a voter to prove his qualifications by the voucher of registered voters or members of any other class. The WEC hasn't commented on the suit yet.
This morning in Washington, Kevin McCarthy is looking at the most serious threat to his speakership to date. Last night, Representative Matt Gaetz from Florida moved to launch a vote to kick McCarthy out of his speakership role. This all comes after Speaker McCarthy relied heavily on Democrats to pass a bill to keep the government open. Congressman Gaetz says he has enough support from Republicans to force McCarthy to give up his speakership. McCarthy responded to these threats last night on social media, saying, "Bring it on."
It's easy to surrender. If you want to surrender, yeah. But if you want to fight for the American public, to secure our borders and keep government open, how is that a problem?
At this point next week, one of two things will happen. Kevin McCarthy won't be the Speaker of the House, or he'll be the Speaker of the House working at the pleasure of the Democrats.
Right now, House Democrats say they're waiting for their leadership to take a stance on whether they should back McCarthy.
Hunter Biden will be in a Delaware courtroom today. He's expected to plead not guilty to federal firearms charges. He's accused of lying about his drug use in October of 2018 on a form to buy a gun he ended up keeping for about 11 days. Hunter Biden had previously had a plea deal with prosecutors, but it collapsed back in August. His attorneys say prosecutors bowed to political pressure after Republicans said he received a, quote, sweetheart deal because he's the president's son.
Meantime, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is headed to Wisconsin next month. He'll be in Milwaukee November 16th for a fundraiser. You may remember that the Florida governor was in Milwaukee during the first presidential debate in August. As far as where things stand and the race for president, the latest Marquette Law School poll shows DeSantis and former President Donald Trump neck and neck among Wisconsin Republicans and independents who lean Republican. Wisconsin remains a heavy focus for Republicans as a key battleground state in 2024.
More local news now. The group of more than a dozen SSM healthcare workers on a mission trip to Guatemala now officially have working operating rooms in that country. They were greeted with overflowing wait rooms and eager patients there. They've also got a pharmacy set up already. Team members say they're happy to use their gifts and their knowledge to help those in need. We're going to continue checking in with them as they continue their work over the next week to provide medical care to those who need it most.
A milestone for UW-Madison. For the first time, more than 50,000 students attend the university. That's right. The exact number is 50,662 students enrolled this semester. That's 800 more than last fall. System-wide enrollment is up this year to 161,000 or so. This year's freshman class has the highest ever percentage of underrepresented students of color at 17.8%. Although numbers are up system-wide, some campuses like UW-Oshkosh, Platteville, and Parkside are under financial stress. And they're either planning or considering furloughs and layoffs.
All right, are you feeling lucky this morning? The Powerball jackpot is currently standing at more than $1 billion. Billion with a B, folks. The next drawing is tomorrow. It's the largest Powerball jackpot yet this year. Nobody's a winner this morning after last night's drawing. Good time to buy a ticket.
Yeah, over $1 billion, huh?
I'll take it.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. More and more of these days, huh?
It is constant. It feels like...
It's like every few months. They get up there, making some folks really rich.
Not us. We're still here.
6:09 coming up. We're going to check in on the Brewers as they get ready to start their playoff series tonight. without one of their top players.
And coming up a little later, we're going to catch up with Shane at the World Dairy Expo, see what he's up to after this.
It's our biggest sale of the year.
And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale.
and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
It's never about, in the game of golf, just one thing. In Golf Galaxy, we are your team.
We have the fitting bays, we have TrackMan, we have Biomech putter fitting system. We want to fit you with the right apparel, the right footwear. We have everything that you could possibly need to improve your game.
Today, my friend, you did it! You did it! You did it!
Centrum Silver is now clinically shown to support cognitive health in older adults. It's one more step towards taking charge of your health. So every day, you can say, with Centrum Silver.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups, scheduled. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original windows. Bone chiller.
There's no need to be afraid of old windows. Feldco's got you covered this fall with 40% off windows and 40% off roofing. Plus, no interest for 1 year. 40% off windows and roofing won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Your wedding day. Your love. Your style. Your celebration. Your wedding place. Discover the Madison Club, the city's premier wedding venue, featuring multiple unique spaces, stunning lake views, and award-winning cuisine. Spring wedding specials now available.
It's our biggest sale of the year.
And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale.
And help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Well, we know where Shane's going today. The World Dairy Expo.
He is there.
Yes, he is.
He is doing it. Shane Hogan at the Alliant Energy Center this morning. A huge week for Wisconsin and Madison on the World Dairy stage, Shane.
Yeah, Chris, that's right. I mean, you can really feel that this is a global event. We're going to talk a little bit about that also coming up later in the show. But you can really feel it. There's a lot going on today with the trade show kicking off, but events happening throughout the week as well. I want to welcome in Brooke Trustum, who is with Bomatic here, who's a sponsor here and an exhibitor. Brooke, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thanks for waking up with us. Now, you've been involved here with the Expo. You said you've been coming here since you were in high school. What does it mean to now be in this kind of role?
Definitely. It really means a lot to be able to bring together what my company, Bomatic, a five-star sponsor, to showcase our milking equipment and really what we're passionate about, and that's the dairy industry and our dairy farmers.
Sure.
Really bringing together those innovations that we're excited to promote, and really not even just that, but bring together and support an event that showcases the dairy industry worldwide and especially in Wisconsin.
Yeah, now the trade show's kicking off today. You said a lot of education, some younger kids are coming. Yeah. So what does that entail?
Yeah, so we're really excited because all the FFA students will come in the booth. We'll get a chance to really show our different products, and that's important for high school students to really see that the dairy industry is constantly evolving, constantly bringing together new innovations. For example, behind me is our Excalibur 360 EX 2.0. And what that is a rotary milking parlor that we've really done some redesigning of and really made it so it's functional and really for the life of your dairy. And that's what Bomatic's all about. So this parlor is actually able to milk 150 cows at once,
Wow.
or up to that many cows. So we're really excited to showcase that type of equipment here.
Now, some of my colleagues this morning wanted me to milk a cow myself. I said, I don't know about that, but if we got one of these machines, I think no reason for a novice like me to get involved. Now, Bomatic's been involved with the World Dairy Expo since it started. 56 years it's been here in Madison. What does it mean to, kind of keep this tradition going to you?
Right. So World Dairy Expo is right in our backyard. We're right here, based right here in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're proud to be among the 600 exhibitors here at World Dairy Expo from 26 different countries and 38 U.S. states. And we're really proud to be a part of that tradition and to continue supporting the dairy industry.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Brooke, well, good luck to you this week. Thanks for waking up with us.
Thank you.
Chris, Leah, yeah, I mean, you can feel it, right? It's an exciting week. We talked about the impact here in Madison, but also across all of Wisconsin, across this country, and like Brooke just mentioned, global impact here for the World Dairy Expo. So we're going to talk with some folks involved in that realm of this whole thing as well coming up later. So quite the morning here at the World Dairy Expo here at the Alliant Energy Center. Chris, Leah, back to you guys.
It's a huge deal for Madison. We're so fortunate to have this scale of an event right in our own backyard. It's like we take being the dairy state for granted. It's like, oh yeah, just bring the whole world here we'll talk about cheese, but it's
56
huge,
years
deal.
too and running. So I mean, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Jane Hogan, thanks a lot.
You guys are crushing that delay.
We are.
I'm impressed. Nice job. All right, 6:16. Kelly Slifka is outside with your first warned weather. Going to be a hot one for the cows. All the folks headed to World Dairy Expo.
Yeah, feel more like the middle of August as opposed to the first few days of October. So this unbelievably warm weather continues at least for another day. And you can see that already the sun is coming up. We've had really clear skies. It's not a whole lot of humidity out here. What a beautiful sun as it's coming up. Sunrise as it's coming up. 85 expected today. That if we get to that mark, that'll tie the record last set back in 2005. You got to remember, the sun does not officially come up, at least up on the horizon, until just before 7 o'clock this morning. So our average high is 66 degrees. We'll get down there, but not today because it's going to be warming up very quickly with that sunshine and the southerly wind picking up at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures in the mid-80s today. So near record high today, 85 degrees. Now, we do have a chance of some rain developing tomorrow. It's not looking like a whole lot of rain with this, but that's out ahead of a cold front that's going to be moving in, and that'll bring us a chance of some showers. And by Friday, it's going to be about 30 degrees cooler than today. So keep those jackets handy because you will need them by the upcoming weekend as temperatures will tumble. Our average high is now 66. We'll be still in the mid-70s tomorrow, low 70s on Thursday, but then you can see we actually drop below average for the upcoming weekend. Now, we have homecoming this weekend here in Madison. It looks like it will be dry, but it will be rather cool, so you'll need that heavier jacket headed out to the Badger game taking on Rutgers. So that ridge of high pressure that's overhead now is going to be sliding on to the east. That will allow for some cooler air to move in, and with that, with a cold front, we'll have a chance of some showers rolling in. It looks like on tomorrow afternoon, then again on Friday evening, and then that cooler weather will settle in for the upcoming weekend. To get this upper level low and they kind of just hang out over the Great Lakes states. So that'll be with us for the upcoming weekend. Right now, 56 in Madison. So yes, you will probably need a light jacket or a sweatshirt this morning, but for this time of October, can't complain too much about that. 59 right now in Sauk City, 57 in Wanakee, and also Sun Prairie, 55 right now in Cottage Grove. So the southerly winds, a lot of sunshine this morning will warm us up into the upper 70s. Later today, the southwestern counties will start to see some clouds rolling on in and by the Madison area toward the rush hour going into the dinner hour, but that won't prevent us from getting into the mid-80s. First warm forecast keeps it warm today, still in the 70s tomorrow, well in the 70s tomorrow, but we will have that chance of some showers developing with that cold front arriving, and then we really tumble into the low to mid 50s, it looks like, by Friday and the upcoming weekend. As mentioned, it looks like it will be dry but rather cool for Saturday and Sunday. All
right, looking forward to that fall-like temperature for the Badger game, Kelly. Thank you very much. Hey, here's a reminder, we're still doing our Coats for Kids campaign. You have until Saturday to donate kid-size coats, hats, and gloves. You can drop off your donation at any Clinky Cleaners location. So far, we've received more than 2,000 coats. Thank you so much to folks who have already donated. You can donate via our Amazon wish list, too. Make it easy. That's over on channel3000.com/coatsforkids.
In your morning sports, after a 162-game marathon of a season, it comes down to a best-of-3 series starting tonight for the Brewers. Milwaukee hosts Arizona at American Family Field in the wild card round. Brewers have to like their odds for tonight. Corbin Burns on the mound. First pitch set for 6:08 on ESPN2.
The crew's been riding their pitching all year long, but one of their top arms won't be available for the wild card series and possibly the entire playoffs. Oh, Brandon Woodruff, who would have started Game 2 Wednesday, is out with a shoulder injury.
We got a good clubhouse, and I want to be a part of that. And you know, sitting here now, I may not. So that's the hard part.
Boy, you got a feel for him, don't you?
That's rough.
Ooh, Woodruff has dealt with shoulder issues all season. He threw just 67 innings in 11 starts.
Well, the Bucks are debuting their new superstar, Damian Lillard. During NBA Media Day, Lillard seemed thrilled to be playing for Milwaukee, particularly with Giannis.
I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more thankful for this opportunity to be a part of this organization, to play alongside the best player in the league. You know, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun to watch if they both stay healthy. Lillard and Giannis are going to be one heck of a 1-2 punch for the Bucks. They averaged a combined 63 points a game last season. Giannis talked about what bringing in a talent like Lillard means for the upcoming season.
Having a guy like Dame on the team, it's unbelievable. Knows how to play the game, plays the game in a high level. You know, I've been here 10 years and we've been doing things quietly. You know, we kind of been moving under the radar, and now, you know, with this kind of move, it brings a lot of attention to the team.
Yeah, basketball's almost back. Preseason opener is this Sunday against the Bulls. The regular season starts October 26th when Milwaukee hosts Philadelphia.
Boy, that's a long season.
It is not a baseball season long.
That's true. That's true.
Still, lengthy season. Excitement for the Bucks this season.
Yeah.
With Dame and Giannis, they're going to be so fun to watch. Hey, another superstar is headed to the silver screen. Who it is and how you can get tickets.
We're back after this.
Donate kids' winter coats at Clinky Cleaners during Coats for Kids.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Pick and Save, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time to defeat any task in a Ford F-150 with all the capability, productivity, and technology of Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. So get to Ford Truck Month and get into a built Ford tough truck.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Lease a new Ford F-150 STX for $419 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
It's here. Beautiful is the event you've waited for. All Shaw flooring's on sale, plus special financing for up to 48 months. Refresh your home now during the Beautiful sale. H&R Carpets and Flooring, Wanakee.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are! Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
Everywhere you go, it seems like folks are struggling with joint pain and old injuries and arthritis. Here, let me help you with that.
Help with pain is on the way. QC Kinetics uses regenerative therapies, natural biologics, and concentrates them directly at the pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, or back, helping restore your quality of life.
This guy's not going to show up at your tailgate party and lend a hand. You might want to go ahead and call QC Kinetics and tell them Emmett sent you.
At Pick and Save, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Welcome back. Let's take a peek at Kevin's morning. This is probably his afternoon, actually. He was at a Brewers game recently. Thought this would be appropriate as we head into playoff season.
Boy, Kevin puts the miles on, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Is always traveling the state.
Always impressed.
And sending us some excellent shots along the way. We appreciate it, Kevin. A beautiful shot, as usual. Great shot from up there in the... no, not a bad seat at American Family Field, but...
Not a single bad seat.
Hey, trending today, Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour is coming to the big screen. That's right. The film is going to document Beyonce's world tour for her Grammy Award-winning album. I think this is interesting how the industry has kind of shifted to this kind of like Taylor Swift behind-the-scenes concert experience.
It seems like Beyonce and Taylor Swift holding the back of the economy.
Yeah,
solely by themselves.
Holding it up. We are back. What record we might break in the weather today?
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Hy-Vee Angus Reserve Boneless Chuck Roast, just $4.97 a pound. Buy 2, get 2 free on select Pepsi products. And Campbell's Soup, just 99 cents. Only at Hy-Vee.
Precision is very proud of our 5-star reviews. I do everything I can to go above and beyond for repairs. No, I'm not an actor. I'm a garage door tech. That's what I do here at Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
I'm the one and only Spider-Man. At least that's what I thought.
Remember, what makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man.
At Overture Center October 4th. Tickets at overture.org.
How much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now there's Color Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it. It's weightless, and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special.
Order Color's Ultimate Beauty Package today and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Hy-Vee Angus Reserve Boneless Chuck Roast, just $4.97 a pound. Buy 2, get 2 free on select Pepsi products. And Campbell's Soup, just 99 cents. Only at Hy-Vee.
Right now, the startling account of a man who had to jump out of a window to save his life. A major update to a breaking news story.
Plus, a delayed visit from the vice president, where she'll be instead of coming to Madison.
And looking outside here at 6:29 on your Tuesday morning. Sun's starting to come up. Clear shot of the Capitol. It is the heat that is making headlines today, Kelly.
Yeah, we could be talking about some record temperatures today. The record is 85. That was last set back in 2005. Changes coming our way for the weekend. More coming up.
Hey, steamy Tuesday on deck. Good morning, folks. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
I'm Chris Stanford. Kelly Slifka with your first warn forecast. It's all relative this time of year. We're talking about 80s. Maybe not hot for some, but this time of the year, early October, talking about breaking a record high of 85 today.
Yeah, you know, it's been a long stretch, too, so that's what's kind of unusual about it. Sometimes we can get an 80-degree temperature, but it's usually out ahead of a front, but this one is just going to be with us like we had throughout the weekend. We had 80s throughout the weekend. Yesterday, we were at 83. Today, the potential of 85. That would tie the record high last setback in 2005. So it's going to be a warm day, kind of hanging on to some summer-like temperatures, and it's a nice start to the morning. You probably need a light jacket or a sweatshirt, but really not bad. 56 right now in Madison, 55 in Windsor. Stoughton currently at 57 degrees. So southerly wind will warm our temperatures up fairly quickly this morning with that sun coming up now. Should be in the low 80s here early this afternoon. Off to the west, we will start to see some high thin clouds stream in. That'll filter out the sun later this afternoon, but that won't prevent us from rising well into the 80s today. So it's going to be a warm afternoon. Temperatures head into the mid-80s. Could be a breaking or at least tying that record high today, but it all does come to an end as we go throughout the week. We'll talk more about that cold front coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. Oh, the World Dairy Expo kicks off today at the Alliant Energy Center.
Shane Hogan is there. He's been there all morning long, making some new friends. How's it going this morning, Shane?
Hey, good morning, Chris and Leah. That's right. Making new friends all over the place here at the World Dairy Expo. There's a lot to see, a lot to enjoy for sure. I want to give you some information about the event if you're interested in checking it out this week. Now, the expo runs from today through Friday. The big trade show kicks off today. It's the largest dairy-focused trade show in the world. If you're interested and still need a ticket, you can buy one. That's $25. We have some information online for that. And a reminder for traffic today and the rest of the week, you can expect some delays near the John Nolan Drive and Rimrock Road exits as people will be coming and going from the Alliant Energy Center all day. It's been a really fun morning here checking things out, all Dairy Expo. So we've got a pretty cool story to talk about coming up in about 10 minutes or so. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you need some more information, we've got a story up on channel3000.com. You can find more information there. Chris, Leah?
Boy, nice day for it. Nice sunrise there, too. Shane Hogan, we'll talk to you in about 10 minutes.
6:32, Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin's leader says that they are working to resume abortions in Sheboygan County soon. This despite the local district attorney considering prosecution under the state's 1849 abortion ban. That ban is being challenged in Dane County Circuit Court by Judge Diane Schlipper, who recently said she believes the law applies to feticide, not voluntary abortions. Sheboygan County District Attorney Joel Romanski says they have not received any violations under the state's abortion statute, but says if a referral comes across their desk, they would determine if prosecution was necessary.
A new study finds a big disparity between what women and men pay for out of pocket when it comes to health care. Analysis from financial services firm Deloitte found that women who have health insurance through their jobs pay about 18% more out of pocket than men with similar insurance. The issue here is that insurance companies seem to cover fewer services for women compared to men. For example, breast cancer screenings can often cost more than other types of cancer screenings. It's become known as a kind of pink tax for healthcare.
Well, the 2024 Dane County budget is now headed to the Board of Supervisors for review. Dane County Executive Joe Parisi introduced this budget at the Badger Prairie Needs Network in Verona. The budget includes nearly $788 million for operating costs and just under $150 million for capital spending. $224 million is set aside for social service work. This portion is meant to create and maintain a variety of physical and mental health and safety related programs and facilities around the county.
On this, my 13th budget as county executive, I've worked to build a spending plan that is a reflection of all we are capable of doing when we come together for the good of our community, a growing county of nearly 585,000 people.
The Dane County Board of Supervisors will review the budget and then consider its passage in early November.
A change of schedule for Vice President Kamala Harris. She won't be visiting UW-Madison this week after all. Vice President Harris was supposed to visit the campus tomorrow, but instead she'll be attending the funeral of the late Senator Dianne Feinstein. She says she'll be rescheduling the trip, though it's not clear when yet. Her stop was part of a nationwide college tour.
Today, the Vice President will be in Washington swearing in California Senator-elect LaFonza Butler. Butler is currently the president of Emily's List, a group that works to elect Democratic women who support abortion rights. She'll be the only black female senator serving in Congress, and just the third in U.S. history. Now to some breaking news this morning. Madison police say multiple people reported hearing shots fired on Madison's east side overnight. Officers were called to Milwaukee Street near Town Center Park just before 1 o'clock this morning. Several shell casings were found when officers were looking. No injuries are reported, and the investigation is ongoing.
Now to an update to a story that we brought you yesterday as breaking news. A man recovering after he jumped out of a second-floor window to save himself from this fire inside a Verona duplex. Take a look at the damage left over here. Fortunately, that man wasn't seriously hurt. The fire happened just after 3 yesterday morning along Llano Street near the Verona Public Library. Firefighters say the house here is a total loss. Now, we push out details of breaking stories like these in real time to our news app. You can follow along with all of your local news over on that Channel 3000 mobile app.
Madison police are investigating after recovering shell casings on the city's east side. This shooting was from over the weekend, a separate one from one I just mentioned a moment ago. Officers were alerted to shots fired reports near the intersection of Cottage Grove and Stoughton Roads around 2:15 Sunday morning. Police wouldn't say how many casings they found, though. As of now, there have been no reports of injuries or property damage in the area.
It might feel like summer today, but the leaves will start falling faster over the next couple of days and weeks, so be prepared for some raking. The Madison Streets Division is offering 3 curbside pickup opportunities this fall, weather permitting. Leaf collection will start next week. Residents should put leaves and yard waste at the edge of the street or on the terrace near their homes for pickup. If you bag your leaves, make sure to leave them open in compostable bags so crews know only leaves are inside. Don't put the leaves in the street. Remember that violates city ordinance, can be dangerous, can be unhealthy for our local lakes.
Yeah, keep them out of the gutters.
6:37, let's check in with Kelly for a look outside. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, we continue to see the leaves turn color, even though it's going to feel like some record warmth today. We'll talk about that first warm forecast coming up.
And coming up a little bit later, we'll check in with Shane. He's at the World Dairy Expo here all week. What you need to know after the break.
Are you looking for a pre-owned vehicle that doesn't break the bank? Come visit Stark on the Beltline. We've got Hondas, Subarus, Toyotas, and trucks, and local financing options to help you get the best rates you deserve. Wisconsin's premier pre-owned dealership.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. Or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Menards is the perfect place to prepare your yard for fall. Plus, get 11% off. Check out Menards' great selection of Turf Champ grass seed. It's great for overseeding or seeding new lawns. Grab a 3-pound bag for $8.99 after rebate. Attract a wide variety of birds with Enchanted Garden bird seed. Available in various high-quality seed types and blends. Get this 40-pound bag of wild bird food for $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with its stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
New and current customers can get the titanium iPhone 15 Pro on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is now Hy-Vee Perks. Hy-Vee Perks members get members-only prices on hundreds of products store-wide every day. Get your free Hy-Vee Perks membership and start saving today. Bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Butter, H Perks price $2.98. And Tide Liquid Laundry Detergent, H Perks price $9.97. Make the switch or sign up today. It's free and easy.
We have a variety of quality pre-owned vehicles, including Hondas, Toyotas, Subarus, as well as many other popular brands, right here at Stark on Highway 19, located at 502 West Main Street here in Marshall, Wisconsin's premier pre-owned dealership.
Thursday at 10.
Artificial intelligence has entered the classroom.
I saw it in poems and stories, and I thought, oh, I know that human, and that's not their human thoughts.
I'll show you what teachers are doing to curb AI misuse and how a change in thinking could turn this tool into a valuable part of classroom learning.
I think there's possibility, and we don't just have to be on the defense.
Outsmarting AI, an Eye on Education report. Thursday on News 3 Now at 10. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
All right, good morning. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka on the backyard out in the patio. Just a beautiful morning as the sun is coming up. And I tell you what, Mother Nature is just kind of fooled with the beautiful weather we've had over the weekend now going into the first part of the week. And we've got the leaves changing. They've been really changing. I've been trying to update our map as far as the fall colors are concerned. But this is up in northern Wisconsin. And thanks, Luke, for sending that in. And if you'd like to send in your photo of all these beautiful fall colors, just go to our First Warn weather app and you can submit that photo. You can see northern Wisconsin getting over 50% now coverage, 50 to 75% for many areas. Southern Wisconsin, I think we've got a couple more weeks, maybe toward the end of October, going into the first week of November before we get to our peak. So we've still got plenty of time to see that color. Beautiful sunrise coming up this morning. 85 expected today. If we get there, that will tie the record set last back in 2005. Officially, the sun is not up yet. It comes up at just a few minutes before 7 o'clock, and we should see plenty of that sunshine, especially this morning. A little bit more cloud cover rolling in later today in the afternoon hours, just some high, thin clouds, but with that sun angle so low on the horizon, it will filter out that sun quite a bit. Temperatures, though, still headed into the mid-80s today. That would tie the record of 85. Now, tomorrow we do have a cold front that will be approaching us. Out ahead of it, more cloud cover, and we can't rule out some showers. Not looking at a little heavy rain or all steady rain throughout the day, but we can't rule out some showers tomorrow. And then also continuing into a Friday evening. And then by Friday, we're talking about temperatures about 30 degrees cooler than where we are this afternoon. We'll see those temperatures fall this weekend. The good news is I know we have homecoming in town this weekend for the Badger game. It will be chilly, need that jacket, but at least it should be dry. It looks like dry conditions will prevail this weekend. High pressure that's keeping us warm today will be sliding onto our east. That will allow for some cooler air to work in out of Canada, bring us a chance of some showers. Most of that wet weather will move on to the east, but with this upper level low just kind of spinning over the Great Lakes states, that'll keep us cool throughout the upcoming weekend. 56 right now in Madison, 59 in Janesville, 59 in the Dells across Dane County. Probably need the jacket this morning, at least a long sleeve shirt, but 55 right now in Waunakee, 57 in Sun Prairie. Need the shorts today as those temperatures climb with that southerly wind through the 70s. Should be in the low 80s already early this afternoon. We will see some of these high, thin clouds move in. That'll filter out the sun a bit. going into the afternoon, but that will not prevent us from possibly breaking that record of 85 today. Tomorrow's going to be breezy. We'll see more cloud cover and also a chance for some showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, and then we really drop by Friday going into the weekend. But as mentioned, it looks like it will be dry for the weekend. Temperatures in the mid-80s Saturday and Sunday.
I think that looks like a nice fall-like temperature for a homecoming Badger game, Kelly.
Yeah, it'll be kind of fun. I mean, hopefully, you know, we got the parade coming in Friday night. Hopefully it can stay dry for that. That's the only concern I have as far as the homecoming weekend. But for the game, it looks like it will be dry.
Cool. All right, Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. 6:43 happening today. The World Dairy Expo is back in Madison.
Shane Hogan has been checking it out all morning at the Alliant Energy Center. What can you show us now, Shane?
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, I actually just lost my IFB, so we won't be having the delay issue because I can't hear you at all. But anyways, we've been checking out the World Dairy Expo all morning here at the Alliant Energy Center. It's the 56th year here at the Alliant Energy Center here in Madison. I want to bring back Lisa Benke here, who is the comms manager here for the Dairy Expo. Now, Lisa, we were talking about the global impact here of the World Dairy Expo. Now, there's a great story of a mother and daughter who are here competing this week, coming all the way from Australia. Can you tell us a little bit about their story?
Well, it is a great story, and it's a testament to modern technology, I suppose, modern communications. A mother-daughter that milked Jersey cows in Victoria, Australia, hooked up with a dairy producer in River Falls, Wisconsin, who was looking for help at World Dairy Expo. They jumped on a plane, came here to Madison, and they're now helping with that string. Sienna, the young gal who's 16, milks cows at home in Australia. She is having the time of her life milking them here in Wisconsin, and she'll be strapping one in the Coliseum today and is just living the life. She said, we've been watching World Dairy Expo on Expo TV for years now. To physically be here is quite something.
Yeah, I mean, meeting over social media to get all the way here from Australia. It's quite a remarkable story. Now, you know, we've been talking about everyone coming here to Madison. It's the 56th year here for the Expo. What does it mean, you know, to you and to the people here at the Expo to have everyone come here back to town?
Well, it really is a privilege to be the epicenter, as we said earlier, of the dairy industry. It's a privilege to have everyone come to us, come to Madison, Wisconsin. We were talking about Australia. This Coliseum was built in 1967. So it's as old as the show is, and its roofline is as iconic as that Sydney Opera House. And maybe that's what attracts the Australians here, the Uzbekistani farmers that are coming today as guests of the soybean growers. It's a world destination, and it really makes the world seem a smaller place because we all come together to speak the language of dairy cows, and we're all in Madison for 1 week. And again, we hope that people will join us here. We expect more than 2,000 guests from nearly 100 countries to be here. They come to our doorstep, and we're right here in the middle of it all. So we hope that people will welcome the dairy industry to Madison, and it's when the dairy state becomes not that just for the state of Wisconsin, but that for the entire planet.
World. Yeah, it's really great. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Chris, Leah, we did a little TV magic there. I got you in the ear again. Now, it's been really a great morning, all the way from Australia and other countries around the world here to come for this week to get to Madison for the World Dairy Expo. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to Madison, ladies. Shane Hogan, thanks a lot. 6:47. You know, September has come and gone, and as we begin the month of October, we're reminded just how much fun and inspiration Josh shared with us in the 608.
Josh Sprider's been gone too. He's been on vacation. However, he stuck around long enough to put together a little glimpse of what he's been up to these last 30 days in his month in review.
Are we ready for this?
Ah! I'm impressed. Let's go, buddy.
This is really a pillar of Cross Plains, always has been.
Cheers, Katie. Thank you so much for the tour this morning. I think walk in and be who you are. I think that's the most important thing, is that you're about to be a part of a community that's going to be an extension of who you are. So embrace that.
It's called Edgewood in the community, and Edgewood is a big family here, but service just gives us that chance to grow together, like outside of the school.
Let's stick with this and make sure that Josh gets off safely.
Just slide off.
Just slide off nice and easy.
There you go.
Okay,
all
good.
right. We're all good.
All right, still in one piece.
I am not going viral today, guys. We're not making that happen. I put in the 608 on it. I also have Josh and Mark. Another one of the special things that you have going on here, Amanda, is folks can actually drop the cork in this. Look at that, guys. Here we go. In the 608, we're dropping it in. We've got our Mark. Literally, Josh and Mark on there, guys.
Let me see that coat, Steve. Look how beautiful this coat is. I think if Steve wears this coat, I think it looks pretty sexy on him.
Doesn't that look good? I think we're going to have Steve in that coat by the end of the show here this morning, guys.
Good stuff this month. Hey, you can always rewatch Josh's segments. If you missed one, just go to channel3000.com/in-the608.
He kicks a field goal a lot better than I do, that's for sure.
You just got to work on the direction.
No, you pointed that out. Nowhere near the goalpost.
Not sure where he was going with that one.
Sports ball. Hey,
Right.
This week started with a big jump in our Coats for Kids collection total. You saw Josh talking about that there. Our deadline is Saturday for anybody who's been procrastinating. You can head over to any Clinky Cleaners location to drop off your donation. Check it out. We broke the 2,000 coat mark. You can head to channel3000.com/Coats for Kids. That's where you can find our Amazon wish list and donate that way.
6:49 coming up in the morning sprint. A shutdown avoided in Washington, but now there is a move to oust the Speaker of the House. The effort from within the Speaker's own party.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, please send in their picture. We'd love to celebrate with them right here on News 3 Now this morning.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobeson Buses. Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son. The fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in, they don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
See, this is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that.
You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT.
The truth wins if we're all brave enough to tell it.
Feldco's got you covered this fall with 40% off windows and 40% off roofing. Plus, no interest for 1 year. 40% off windows and roofing won't last long. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Follow the fall colors to the Oakwood Fruit Farm just east of Richland Center. Fresh apple cider, homemade caramel apples, and our legendary apple cider donuts are delicious treats your whole family will love. Fill up on pumpkins, cheese, and of course, fresh apples. Over 20 varieties to choose from. Our family has kept this tradition going every fall since 1904 and want your family to be a part of it too. Come to the Oakwood Fruit Farm just east of scenic Richland Center. Visit oakwoodfruitfarm.com.
Who's always behind the scenes helping make safe, regulated childcare possible in Wisconsin? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Planning a remodel? Don't toss your cabinets, furniture, and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Your items stay out of landfills while proceeds create housing solutions for hardworking families. Build a stronger community with Habitat Restore of Dane County.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture online, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Rediscover life without pain. SSM Health Orthopedics.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
We're following some breaking news this morning. Madison police say multiple people reported hearing shots fired on the city's east side. Officers were called to Milwaukee Street near Town Center Park just before 1 this morning. They found several shell casings while they were looking over the area, but no injuries. The investigation is ongoing. To national politics now. Republican Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida is trying to oust the Speaker of the House. Late last night, Gaetz motioned to remove Kevin McCarthy from his position. If Gaetz is successful, it will be the first time in history a motion to vacate results in the removal of the Speaker.
UW is condemning a disruption at a virtual panel of black conservatives from the weekend. UW-PD is investigating this incident in which Zoom crashers hurled homophobic slurs to attendees and showed lewd images. So far, no updates on whether anyone's been held accountable.
The leader of Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin says they're working to resume abortions in Sheboygan County. This despite the local DA considering prosecution under the state's 1849 abortion ban. Sheboygan County DA Joel Ermansky says they haven't received any violations, but says if a referral came across his desk, they would determine if prosecution was necessary.
Now, an update on a story we brought you as breaking news yesterday. A man involved inside of that duplex that caught fire yesterday morning says he had to jump out of the window to save his life. Fortunately, he's doing just fine this morning. The fire happened just after 3 yesterday morning on Llanos Street. Verona Fire considers the building a total loss.
In Watertown, another fire causing about $125,000 in damage to a commercial building. Here's where it happened at the Roller Specialist on American Way on Friday. An employee used a fire extinguisher to help stop the fire from spreading. One person did get hurt and had to go to the hospital. No word on their condition. The fire was caused by hot embers that are created by machinery inside that building.
The Brewers start their playoff series tonight against the Arizona Diamondbacks, although one of their top pitchers is going to be out for the wild card round and possibly the entire playoffs. Brandon Woodruff, who would have started Game 2 tomorrow, is out with a shoulder injury. Woodruff has dealt with shoulder issues all season.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock, looking at our Queen Bee sky cam. In Platteville, just a beautiful sunrise coming up this morning, and we are looking at a lot of sun this morning as temperatures rise. Visibility not a problem this morning. We don't have the fog, but it's warm, mild actually this morning. 61 right now in Madison, 54 in Lone Rock. We'll see a southerly wind that'll warm us up quickly. Upper 70s already at the noon hour. We'll see some high thin clouds start to stream into southwestern parts of the state. That'll move in, filter out the sun a little bit today, but not preventing us from possibly tying a record high, which would be 85 for this time of the year. So a lot of sunshine, not feeling like October yet, but we'll get there. This weekend, we are talking about a big change as some showers roll in tomorrow. Nothing real widespread or real heavy, but it will bring us some cooler weather by Friday and the weekend. Definitely feeling like fall this weekend. Homecoming in town, temperatures in the 50s.
You think the Badger game will stay dry, though?
I think it'll stay dry. It'll just be cool. Need a jacket out there.
All right, Kelly, thank you.
It's going to be gorgeous on Saturday. All right, let's break that record high today.
We got it.
Let's do it.
We're doing it. Let's go.